Hello mathematicians, in today's video we are going to learn how to estimate meters, and all you're going to need is your awesome self, so let's get started. Why are we learning to estimate meters? So we can figure out the length of big things when we don't have a meter stick. Remember that in order to estimate, you can think about things that are similar to the size that you're trying to measure. For example, remember that a centimeter is about the width of your little finger. An inch is about the size of a quarter. A foot is about the size of a loaf of bread. And a meter is about the size of a door frame. So remember that we're going to be using exact measurements or measuring with a tool to check our estimates or our really, really close guesses. So for our first question today, which of these objects do you think are about a meter in length? There might be more than one, so click all of them that you think are correct. A paperclip, the width of a fridge, the length of a golf club, or a 2-liter bottle of soda. Now, I need to estimate the length of my bed, and I can use everything that I already know about measurement to make really good guesses. So I'm going to think in my head about how big the width of my door frame is. In my bedroom, I can even look at my door frame to see how it compares to my bed. Is it about the same size? Is it the same size as 2 door frames, 3? And so when I look at the length or the long side of my bed, I really think that it looks like it's about the same size as 2 of my door frame. So I'm going to guess or estimate that my bed is about 2 meters long. Now it's your turn to do one with me. Now we need to estimate the length of all 3 cabinets under the sink in our classroom. So let's use what we already know about measurement to make a really good guess. So I want you to just stay where you are, but look at the door frame in our classroom. Just look at that door and think so that you can imagine in your head when you look away about how wide it is. If you want to, you can pause the video right now and go kind of measure it out with your arms to see about how big it is. Okay, now that you kind of know in your head about how big the door frame is, I want you to go over to the cabinets and measure it with your arms and see about how big you think it is compared to the door frame. All right, now that you're back and you've looked at the cabinets and you've looked at the door frame, what do you think? How many meters do you think it is? If you said that you thought that our cabinets were about 3 meters long, then you were right, because each of our cabinets is pretty close to the size of 1 door frame. So our 3 cabinets look like they are pretty close to 3 meters long. Now you're ready to measure one on your own and do your own estimation. So now you need to estimate the length of your arms when you spread them out like the boy in this picture from one end to the other end. How many meters long do you think your arms are? Now use everything you know about math to make a really good estimate. All right, go walk up to the door frame, stretch out your arms and see how close you are to your estimate. So your estimate should be really close to 1 meter because your arms, when you stretch them out, are about the length of the door frame. Now, your arms might be a little bit longer than the door frame, but it's pretty close. Your arms are definitely not 2 meters long, are they? So now you know how to estimate about how wide a meter is. Excellent job. Wow. Taco bow.